Jason Momoa is out as DC's Aquaman, but we already knew that, right? Hey guys, welcome back to EBN, where we are live every Saturday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Things continue to shake up at DC and the DCU with James Gunn and his planning and his rebooting and all of that. And today we've got a report talking about Jason Momoa. Let's get into it. In the ever-evolving landscape of the DC universe, change is on the horizon. DC Studios has made a bold decision, putting an end to Jason Momoa's reign as Aquaman in the DC Extended Universe. Momoa's upcoming solo film, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, will mark the official conclusion of the former DC Extended Universe. But what lies ahead for DC Studios and its new co-CEO, James Gunn? After the release of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Gunn will usher in a fresh era for the DC Universe, one that seemingly does not include Momoa as Aquaman or any other beloved legacy hero. A recent report from Variety revealed that scenes featuring Amber Heard were removed from the upcoming Aquaman sequel, confirming that Jason Momoa will no longer don the mantle of Aquaman for DC Studios. This departure from the DC Extended Universe is not unique to Momoa alone. Other stars from the former DCEU, such as Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Henry Cavill's Superman, Ben Affleck's Batman, and Ezra Miller's Flash, also find themselves in a similar situation. The future of these iconic characters in the new DC universe remains uncertain. However, there may be a glimmer of hope for Momoa and his fans. It is reported that the actor has entered discussions with James Gunn and his team to portray the infamous DC antihero, Lobo, in an upcoming project. Momoa's commitment to a DC comeback is evident, as he has spoken openly about his dream project with Gunn and producer Peter Safran. As James Gunn unveils his brand new DC universe, it aims to replace the long-standing and controversial DC Extended Universe with a series of exciting new projects. From Superman Legacy to the animated Creature Commandos Max series, these ventures are set to pave the way for the first chapter of Gunn's DC Universe, aptly titled Gods and Monsters. This new universe is poised to become a formidable rival to the long-running Marvel Cinematic Universe. While the specifics of what will be considered canon in this new DCU remain shrouded in mystery, rumors abound with the passionate DC fanbase. Speculation continues to swirl about the fates of beloved DCEU characters, leaving fans eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the ever-expanding DC universe. All right, Nick, we are going right into some DCU. James Gunn, we know that the reboot is coming. There's one more Aquaman movie coming out, and the word is Jason Momoa, along with all of the other people in the Justice League, are out. He will not be back. There's rumors of him being recasted as Lobo in the reboot. I don't know, man. Like, this whole DCU thing, does it need to be rebooted because it was an absolute failure? Sure, of course. But it's kind of hard to imagine some of these people not being back and playing these characters. I just don't even know what to think anymore.
Yeah, and it's kind of a huge mess over there because originally you had James Gunn going to Henry Cavill saying, hey, we're keeping you as Superman. They're keeping Jason Momoa on as Aquaman. They're keeping Gal Gadot on as Wonder Woman. And then immediately Cavill's out. And then Ben Affleck's out as Batman. He's not coming back. Then word comes out that this is Momoa's last portrayal of Aquaman. And then here just recently, we also got word that Gal Gadot's also out.
She's in, she's out.
Yeah, so it's just like a revolving door with these characters. They're in 1 minute, they're out another minute.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why I think these movies are doing so bad and why Aquaman 2 is going to be a flop is because at the end of the day, none of them matter. This whole universe is ending and they're rebooting it and going to something else. In my opinion, James Gunn should have kept his mouth shut and not said anything about rebooting it until after the very last movie in this run of the franchise. And I think that has hurt this franchise.
And the same thing's happening with Marvel.
Yeah, same things happening over at Marvel. So, this will be the last time we'll see him as Aquaman. I think he'd play a good Lobo. There's also rumors that he's thinking about coming to the MCU. Who knows if that's true? It's this part of the DC universe it's dead. It's dead.
I like Jason Momoa, and he's fine with Aquaman, I guess. I mean, I'm not really a huge Aquaman fan.
It's same.
I like Jason Momoa more than Aquaman.
Yeah.
But that being said, DC and Marvel are both making these universes too big. And it's basically going to be no different than Batman or Spider-Man, a singular entity, I might add. Every 15 years, definitely 20 years or less, they're going to have to reboot the entire cinematic universe again and again and again. And that's what's going to happen. Oh, I mean, how many different people have played Batman and how many different iterations of Batman have we had? Spider-Man. The same thing is happening on a much larger scale when you take into account the entire DCU and MCU. It makes it lose its luster.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why more and more people are kind of, jumping off the train of the MCU and the DCU. Because it's just all this stuff going on. Nobody can keep up with what's what. And for the general, for us, nerds out there who keep up with all this news, we know what's going on, what's part of what universe, all that sort of stuff. But the general audience, the general people out there, they don't know any of this stuff. And it's just confusing to them. Yeah. So, yeah. And then they end up hearing, from their other friends about all this, Right. And so, it's not good for the franchise at all.
Totally agree. Well, guys, most importantly, you let us know what you think about James Gunn, Jason Momoa, Aquaman, the DCU, and its future. I just don't know what to think anymore. Yeah. We will definitely be watching, and we'll see what happens. But as we always say, we are UR Echo Base Network. We will see you on the next one.
I guess.